Yo, what is up, people on the internet? Today we have a video on the CRX, but we're not working on it. No, we're gonna be driving this machine and we're gonna try to find some curvy-ish roads. We don't really have very good driving roads around us.
Pretty ass.
Yeah, it is pretty ass where we live. There's some good roads about an hour away, but today we're gonna give you guys this is a baseline because Trent bought this car last fall, was it?
Yeah, right before winter hit.
If you haven't seen the video, we filmed the documentation of the purchase. It's got a little rougher over the winter, but it is still pretty much stock. Not stock.
It's the exact same way since I bought it. Just a few little extras, new turn signals. I got a new mirror, a Broadway mirror, and then just like a cup holder, and I added a new a new overhead light because it didn't have one in there because whoever had it just took it out, probably to strip it.
Yeah. So basically quality of life mods, just, you know, freshened up the brakes, oil changes, stuff like that. Haven't really dived too deep into any performance mods. It has old Skunk 2 style coilovers. They're an older style, but it does have, you know, a different spring setup. It's got a full exhaust. The exhaust sounds pretty good for a Honda. It is stripped in the rear because race car. Front interior, it is a D16 ZC motor, tube headers, big old whale intake, so pretty standard stuff here, non-VTEC. So that's a little introduction to the CRX. If you haven't seen the other videos, there is a playlist for the CRX, so check that out after you're done watching this video. But we're gonna throw the GoPro in there, get it mounted up, and we're gonna hit some roads. So, and we'll let you know what we think.
Can't wait to oversteer into a tree.
Driving. We're gonna switch. I'm gonna drive the same thing in reverse. Like I said, we don't have very good driving roads, but I'll give it a feel down because he drives this car every day, and I haven't driven it since he bought it. So
and this is my only manual vehicle I've ever been in, so this feels normal to me. Probably not gonna feel normal to him. Driving like how I was driving when I first got in this thing.
It definitely feels different from when you first bought it. Alrighty, so that was the little bit of CRX driving. You know, like we said, we don't really have very good driving roads, so hopefully there was a couple decent clips. Kind of picked some of the turns to put in there to show you guys. I did get on it a little bit more than Trent. Trent didn't really know the roads too much, and I didn't want to blow his car up, but it is a Honda, so it should be able to take. The brand new GoPro died mid-clip. I guess the driving in the Honda was too much for it, for the battery, so it died pretty quick. So I was saying it is a Honda and it should be able to take a beating, but it was burning some oil, so the old D16 will probably eventually need to be tuned up, or maybe even a VTEC swap or a B series maybe in the future. I don't know.
I love that shit. I love it.
Yeah. And overall, like, the clutch is still the clutch cable. It's not a hydraulic clutch, it's a cable clutch, so it's kind of real finicky. The car has 241,000 miles on it.
It's old.
That might be the original clutch. I think the guy said that was the original trans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this thing has its miles. It definitely does feel like a small little nimble car. It is older, it is fun to drive, very rev happy, but with the oil burning, I mean, you may have been able to tell in one of the clips, like, filled the whole cabin with smoke, so that was cool.
Definitely a work in progress.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely work in progress. He's got to get, the suspension feels all right, but we didn't really push it. He is still on winter tires, so, and it just needs to be sorted more to really be able to drive it and get a good feel for what it is. But we know what it's capable of. We know there's progress to be made. Would you like to say anything about it?
Being that it's my first manual car, I'm pretty biased, but I do love this car. I get to drive this thing to work every morning. It's pretty nice.
Hell yeah. It feels kind of like a go-kart. I know everybody says that about small cars. People say that about Miatas or this or that, but so there's more videos to come on this because we're going to continue to improve it and build it. And we want to drive about an hour away. There's some better roads. And once the 240 is done, I'll take the 240 as well, and we can actually drive some proper roads with some proper tires and stuff like that. I don't think there's much else to be said, so do the usual YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe if you want. Hit up the Instagram, SukiddoKids on Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Shout out the weekend DJs.
Oh, what was that?
Shout out to all weekend DJs.
Shout out the weekend DJs, bro. They love CRXs.